Okay, welcome back. And in this video, where we're building the power pod for the FT Flyer or any other of the swappable aircraft from Flite Test. This is a tip that they encourage you to use. It's not absolutely essential, but after building two of these, I've done it on both of them, and it's going to make the aircraft last longer. First thing I'm going to do is check all of the foam, make sure there's no bumps up, any small pieces, you want to get them off. And so what we're going to do is apply hot glue to each one of these sections, and in small sections, not on the top here where we've already taped, okay, and back here, all right, and that will seal the edges and also seal the paper to the edge of the foam. So you want to do this in small sections, and to me a small section is that's almost too long of a section there, but I'm gonna do it with that section. If you've got a good technique of putting the glue down, by the way, glue's kind of dripping off here. I'm going to use the silicone mat there to wipe it off. If you got a good technique for applying glue fairly quickly, it'll work fine. I'm going to use these wipes. You can also just use, scrap foam. One of the other techniques I've seen is you can take the scrap foam, cut a notch in it where it fits over, and it might do a better job, because it will actually wipe the edges as it goes. But I prefer these. Cutting a bunch of these up is a lot of time. So I'm going to start here and then do this one, and yeah, I think I will do that one. I think I'll do that long. That's kind of long, but normally I might do that in two sections, but I think it'll be fine to do it in one section. We'll find out. So here we go. Make sure your glue gun's got a nice long cord to it, and it's nice and hot. And so what I'm going to do is just apply a really, really small, thin bead of glue. Very thin bead of glue. Take a wiper, wipe it off, throw that down, take another wiper, wipe the edges, okay, and then wipe the center again, okay, and you're almost wiping it all off, but you're leaving enough on there, and if you hold it to the light, you can see that you've left some nice glue there. And you let this dry a little bit, take it off with your fingers. It's not hot anymore, and you can just throw that piece of glue away, have it ready for the next one. So here we go with the next one. Okay, and we'll wipe this off. That gets 90% of it. And then you wipe this side, and then you wipe this side, and if you want you can wipe the center again, but it's already dry. And you can see a nice big glob still on this, and that's where most of it went. And all you're doing is sealing it. You're not trying to leave a whole bunch of glue there, but you are sealing it. Okay. So that worked. Let's try the yeah, I think I will go ahead and do the next one all the way down. Okay. By the way, don't touch the hot glue too often. It burns your fingers. Here we go. By the way, this rest is good because then you can get the tip of the gun right where you want it, but don't have the tip of the gun touching. obviously till that rest gets down here to the other end where the tab is. Okay. And we will wipe in this direction. Actually, I'm going to start at the other end and wipe backwards. So I didn't go all the way to the end. Do that wipe again. Wipe the sides. Okay. So I wiped to about here, then pick it up, flip the tab over, and wipe the other direction. Oh, you're always going to get these little spidery strings of glue whenever you glue one of these. Just wrap them up and throw them away. Okay, that's clean, that's clean. Okay, so that's another one down. We'll do the next one. I err on the side of going, when you're spreading the glue out, to okay, my tab fell off, that's okay. It's better to have a little too little in the bead than too much, because if you wipe it off too much, it'll just smear all over the place. Plus, if you start with a good bead of glue on this end and you start wiping along, the glue will spread nicely. Okay, so let's put this back together. All right, so those 4 sides are done. Now, I'm not going to do where the firewall mounts. The firewall will get glued and stuck on, so we don't need to do where the firewall mounts. But the tail section here, I will do, and I'll do it in 3 different steps. So here we go. Step 1. That's good. Get the glue off of this one. Okay, step 2 will be the bottom side here. And after doing 2 airplanes, you get used to how much to squeeze that gun to get it right. Okay, that one's good. Alright, get some of these spider webs off and do the 3rd one. These wipes are nice because you can turn them over and get the rest of the glue off the edges. So I like having these little pink things. They're great. Okay, so all right. That's the one I just did is still a little bit tacky, but it will dry in probably about another minute. So that's the edges for that. Now we're going to do those edges on most all of the airplane, except for the leading edge of the wing where we're going to put a bamboo stick. But all the edges get that treatment to make sure that the edges don't start peeling off. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.